Okay. I keep having to cut
Definitely,
this because
I
I keep
want
running
people
into
to admire
one
me,
issue after
not
another.
just because I'm so beautiful, but also for my skills. Therefore, I am starting my own airline because I want to fly high. Nobody will be able to say that Natalie Childman is not a capable businesswoman.
Okay, let's just go ahead and start out.
Your cell phone is ringing. Click on the Continue button.
Hello, I'm Rick, your new, main assistant chief consulting analyst. Yeah, that was it. Anyway, I just arrived at the airport. Let's meet in front of your office.
Click on the door to exit your.
Yeah.
Wonderful. There you are. I hope you like your office. It used to be mine, but of course I gladly cleared it out for you. I was a beginner once myself. It's not easy. By the way, we're here in the business area of the airport. You can get to every important place from here.
Okay.
As a budding airline tycoon, you of course first need airplanes, and they're in the hangar. Follow me by using your mouse to click on where you want to go. And just don't ask me what a mouse is.
I've been asked that question during my day job.
Great. Here we are. Welcome to the hangar. You see that guy over there? He's an absolute an absolute expert in the field of airplane design. Just ask him about new machines while I search for a dictionary app for my smartphone.
Oh, excuse me. I was just thinking about the possible applications of hamsters in airplanes. Some sinus, and then the roots of... Huh? What? That is completely out of the question.
Oh.
This isn't a playground, but a battlefield of scientific achievements.
Battlefield.
Oh,
Why such an interesting use of
if you'd like...
words?
Hello. Let me give you a briefing on our system. First of all, you should select a model. Only the Champagner is available at the moment. So first, select an entry from the list, and then click on the airplane in the hangar. Now you have the option of modifying the airplane according to your wishes. Either directly click on the component on the airplane or click on one of the category buttons in the list. Just give it a bit of a try. As a special service, we offer an info window where you can read the total values of your constructions at any time. Whenever you alter a part, we will instantaneously update the values. Would you like to purchase this airplane in this...
Yeah, that's an expensive airplane.
Well done. You understand the basic principles. We're always here for you when you want to buy high-class airplanes. And there will certainly be even better machines to choose from next time. So it's worth stopping. Each of your changes affects the values of the airplane. So always think twice about what kind of airplane you need.
Okay, so how do I leave this area?
Oh, excuse me. I was just. If you'd like, you can now change the configuration of an airplane. To do so, just select a component on the airplane. As soon as you're done, we'll take care of business. Oh, excuse. If you'd like, you can now change the configuration of an airplane. To do so, well done. You understand the basic. If you'd like, you can now change.
You know the saying, the
There we
client
go.
is king?
I had to right click.
To make your passengers feel like kings and also pay kingly prices, you'll need to make some investments. Follow me to Maestro Lagerwald. He and his team take care of the interior of the airplanes, but also the paint for the same. Phew, here we are. Click on the door and ask.
Ah, yes. The newcomer.
Well, hello, I'm Detlef. Let's use first names. You've already acquainted yourself with my maestro, but I'm the queen of the cabin. So, come a little closer, and I'll whisper into your little ear how you can install new components in the cabins of your airplanes. Have I told you yet how wonderful that haircut looks? Which of these machines do you want to do that for? All airplanes have only an absolutely hideous basic configuration to start with. If you want to offer your passengers a little more comfort, then a modification is imperative. Of course, that's not exactly cheap. Now modify your cabin as you wish. Wonderful. That would.
We'll just go all out here, because why not?
The internal values are all very well and good. But yet, we both know that you can't neglect your appearance. So let's talk about the paint again. I already know exactly what you... Yes? What can I do for you? I click on the bench model and select a new color. The repainting job will cost you nothing. My Society for Better Looking Airplanes will assume all the costs.
There we go, we'll go with that.
Finished? Fantastic! We should present this model in.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think of our maestro? To be sure, he is without enough pilots and flight attendants, no plane will be able to take off. So never forget to hire staff when you buy a new airplane.
Not what I was expecting this
Welcome to
would
the
have been.
personnel department. Two of the oldest and most experienced employees that any airline has ever seen work here. Mr. Hagedorn and Miss Seelig have been working here for over 30 years. Miss Seelig is responsible for new applicants. She sorts them into pilots, flight attendants, and advisors. Click on Miss Seelig once to talk to her, and ask her about new applications.
Hello, boss. What can I do for you? Hello, boss. Just click on an employee from the list, and an info window will open right up. Are you... Hello, boss. I've listed the most interesting applicants for you here, boss. Select an applicant, and are you finished?
Ah, hello, boss.
This is what the distribution of your employees currently looks like, boss.
Okay, there we go.
Are you finished, boss?
Very good. Now that you have a couple new employees, you should speak with Mr.
Oh, hello, boss. Here, boss. Are you finished, boss? Oh, hello, boss. Boss, if you haven't assigned the minimum crew to a machine, then it won't be able to start. If you don't want to constantly keep an eye on everything yourself, I recommend you see a list with all your airplanes on the left side, and your staff is listed on the right side. To assign an employee to an airplane, you first need to select the machine, and then the employee, and then click on Assign. As soon as you have hired an employee, you can pull up substantially more information about him. Employee, if you...
Mr. What a funny guy, that Hagedorn, isn't he? Mr. Usaroni is the new airport manager. He's the person you should have the most respect for here. He can take the air out of your airline sales faster than you can say Urig. But now...
Yay! Let's
I
take a...
see. So, you're one of the new tycoons? I give out the licenses for flight routes. Since you're still an unmade man, you only have one round-trip route to choose. Never ask me about my business. Never ask me about my business, but I can tell you about your... Never ask me about my business, but I can tell you about your business.
Okay, so I did the whole route thing. What am I not seeing?
Well, he's not exactly friendly, but despite any unfriendliness, he's always fair. Now head to my, your office and click on the global map on the wall to get to flight planning.
Map on the wall. Well, that's not a map on the wall.
Flight planning is one of your most important tasks and should not be neglected. Or to put it another way, the better your flight planning, the more moolah you'll make. Now, let's take a closer look at your chartered route. When you click on your route, 2 tabs become available to you. The tab Statistics is activated by default. There you'll find all kinds of worthwhile information about this route. But even more interesting is the tab Prices. At the beginning, the normal price is always preset. But in order to be sure that enough passengers really come, let's set the price to dumping for now. To do so, click on the button next to dumping price. There's an old principle. The cheaper the tickets, the more passengers.
Where is this?
Now that we've set the prices, we also want to carry out the flight. To do so, select your airplane from the list. The flight plan is only in effect for the selected machine. Keep in mind that your new airplane is here in London. So alternatively, you can also use the mouse to drag flights directly from the list to the flight plan. Let's head to the public airport area now to your airline's check-in counters to observe how...
Okay. This is a little... I mean, it's not bad, but... It's not what I was originally imagining it would be.
Now you can watch the passengers or explore the airport. I'm going to take a little break now and let you know when it's time to move on. If it's taking too long for you, you can also speed up the game with the buttons below. I'm back. You can say whatever you want, but the new bartender's chili burger is nowhere near as good as the one I used to sell during my time as bartender. Let's have a look at the world map. We want to see if your flight ended successfully and how your airplane is doing.
Ah. So how do I get out of here?
You know, in 9 out of 10 cases, it's a razor, but...
Didn't want to talk to you in the first place. I didn't want to go in here either. That's where I wanted to go.
Every airplane has a maintenance condition. You'll see this as a percentage in your airplane list. This value lowers during a flight. And the lower the value, the likelier you are to experience technical accidents. Therefore, it makes sense to always be scheduling periods of maintenance. To schedule maintenance, use the mouse to drag the plane from the route list to the flight plan, like with a flight. Now click on the just completed flight in the flight planner. This will open a new info window. In this here, again, there are two tabs, Info and Statistics. In the Info tab, you can find out the number of passengers who flew with you and their satisfaction with the flight. The higher, while we're on prices. In the Statistics, of course, the satisfaction of your passengers and the profit achieved don't just depend on the ticket price. The quality of equipment, onboard services, and staff are just as important factors that you should keep an eye on, as are the flight duration, but don't panic. The more flights you complete, the greater your understanding. By the way, A new app was just recently installed on your computer. It's called Flight-O-Matic. You can use it to automatically repeat an airplane's flight plan. Simply click below on the Repeat button, and then set the number of days for it to repeat. If you would like to repeat the entire flight plan, set it to 7 days. If you only want to repeat the current day, then just set it to 1 day. I think I've explained enough for now.
Okay. Well, I finished the tutorial. I'll probably come back and do more with this at some other time. But I'd say that's a good start for now. But till next time, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening.